What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about 4 different stocks today at the request of you, the viewers. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. So we're going to talk about MASFIN. We're going to talk about Wonder, WNDR. We're going to talk about KOD, and then finishing it up with HKD, all at the request of Babu, Brian, Into RC, and Frank Rizzo. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want more content like this. And let's get into it, yeah. MASFIN here for Babu. Just being boring, right? Doing that sideways movement. I think that's the best call we can make, right? Every time we talk about this, I think it's the best call we can do. Is it's going to keep moving sideways. You're at the bottom of this range, so you're probably going to go to the top of this range. That's my expectation. You probably go all the way up. I'm going to take a wild guess and move up to 301, whatever the currency is for this. 269 now, 2696. Beautiful, beautiful number there. 303, 300, whatever, something like that is where you're going to go next, would be my expectation. If you're looking at the daily time frame here, daily RSI is right in the area that you like to bounce normally. So if you do go lower, it won't be by much. I don't expect you to go much lower anyways. And then on a monthly aspect, you've got lower lows in your RSI with higher lows in the price. So I think that's a good thing, actually. High to low here. You could go a little lower. Maybe go to 266, maybe. But that'd be the lowest you go. You're at 269 now. So really, your next target is somewhere around 300. At a minimum, 292, but 300 and above. So you probably bounce right here. I wonder if your 3-hour has some bullish divergence. It does not. Do you need bullish divergence to bottom? No, you do not. Yeah, I don't know. That's the best call that I'm going to go with. So I'm going to stick with that. Let's move on from there and go with Wonder. Wonderfi Technologies. Looking at this on a weekly basis, this one looks a little bit more bullish, yeah. Weekly RSI getting in the overbought zone. You probably find resistance here. I mean, obviously you are finding resistance here, but from a high to a low, tore right on up through, finding resistance on your 786, yeah. Pulling back to your 618, hey, that's a nice move there, man. That's a nice move with today, too, coming in like that. Wow. That might have been it. That might have been your low there at 23 cents. You're at 25 cents now, or 25 Canadian cents, whatever. You're on your way, bro. You're on your way up to 46 and beyond, really, is what you are. I don't know how long. You know, this is a weekly basis. It could be months, multiple months from now. But 46 to 66 is your next target area. And I like that 46 zone because that's where you found resistance here. It's where you found support here, right? I like the 1618 zone for the same reason you found resistance over here. So definitely significant price area, just like this whole consolidation phase is basically this range here. So I'm very confident that's where you're going to go. That's probably where you find turbulence after this. I think you move up now, man. I think you're doing it. I think you had your pullback. I think you're on your way. Nonstop party train. Good job, Wonderfi. Next one is KOD. Kodiak Sciences. With a hell of a week to start the week, and now you're back down. You're still up 14%. That's nice. Very overbought on your weekly RSI. Extremely overbought on your weekly RSI. Not only that, but if we take a horizontal line and put it here right at the top, you'll notice it's right around areas. You found resistance before, you found resistance before, a little bit above this where you found resistance before. You do have, for the first time since 2022, a high here, a lower high, a lower high. You do have a higher high for the first time. With higher lows, my friends, that's what they call a change of trend. That's a change of trend, but you just formed a higher high with overbought RSI. You probably come back down to form a higher low. So you're probably going to go all the way back down, I would think, probably 430. That sounds about right, just looking at the price action. But let's look here. Let's look at the relative low to relative high. Yeah, look at that, 430. That's the 618, the golden ratio right there, 426. So you probably move down to like 420, 430. That's my thoughts. The minimum expected target that you'd go to, CO or KOD, would be 624 and probably right around there. So $6 to 625, something like that. That's your minimum target. You're at 894 now. You cannot avoid this. It's happening at a minimum. But I like 426 as a more likely target, and that probably takes, you know, you took the elevator up, you're probably going to take the stairs down, right? As they say, you'll take the elevator up. So it might be a smaller move overall from high to low than the low to high move was. It might be a smaller move overall, but don't be surprised if it takes more time than this did, than the move up did, if that makes any sense. Daily RSI very overbought. Now you're getting out of it. You're looking to get out of the overbought zone. Yeah, this is not breakaway gap behavior, what you're doing right now. Down. Confident, you're moving down. KOD, that's that. And let's finish this up with HKD. HKD, AMTD Digital. Looking at it here on a monthly basis, this thing is wild because it's all the way down on the floor here, man. That's not a good looking chart. Definitely not a good looking chart. Do they offer dividends? What's the point of holding this thing? While yes, you do have a higher high relative to this, it is still a lower high overall. That was a lot of volume that came in, and it really didn't do you much. So I'm not, you know, like, look, you had a lot of volume come in here, and look, bigger move, and it didn't do you much there either. So I'm going to guess you go lower, only because every single time that you have found a high, right, like this high here, you went lower. 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 So I'm going to guess this high here, you're going to go lower. That's my guess. You do have bullish divergence on the weekly, to be fair. You also have hidden bearish divergence on the weekly as well, and that's probably why this move came down. Low to high here, didn't even hit your 1272. That's fine. Low to high here. Kind of playing off of this still. I bet you move down to 235, man. You're at 293 now. It's going to move down to 235. That's my thoughts. 235 or lower. But being that you fell just shy of your 1272 the last time, going to 235 would put you just shy of this 1272 this time. So 230, 235, if not 210 or lower. You're at 293 now. I do not like the chart. I don't like the weekly RSI. I don't like the daily RSI. This is one of those classic scenarios, man. I used to get caught up in this all the time when I was learning, where it looks like you've got like really well established bullish divergence, but it's not. It's not, right. The reality of it is, don't look at the bullish divergence. Don't always look for that. Look at the chart. Look at the RSI as a whole. Most of the time, you're living where? Below the 50, right? Keep it simple. Don't look for the divergence. The divergence throws you off, man. It'll throw everybody off. It's nice. It's nice. It's a nice cherry on top anytime you have it. But look at the stuff that's like simple, right? You're living below the 50. Anytime you get any kind of bullish readings at all, they just get rejected immediately. So no, you're not strong on the weekly. It does look bad. It does look like you want to keep going down. The daily RSI is a testament to that as well. You look bad. So down you go. That's my best guess. The only thing positive that I can say is looking at the weekly, it almost does look like you're trying to round out your bottom here, right? You're definitely trying to round it out, but I think you still have a lower to go before it's round. And maybe we can talk sometime 2025, mid or late 2025 or later about this thing rounding out and coming back up, but now is not the time. That's my thoughts. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you. If you liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye-bye. Nope, it was not a bye-bye. I clicked stop, and it didn't go for some reason, but we're going to stop it.